Guys, Justin Dean never accepted that he cheated in his marriage. Rather, he was busy crucifying Cora that Cora cheated. And here is the woman that he was cruising with. Yet, he says a lot of things that contradicts him and keep on deleting all the videos he says a lot of trash that contradicts him. This man is a blatant liar and a manipulator. It's incredible how he calls himself a doctor. Such a pity. Please watch this video to the end.
I have proof. I have evidence. I don't want any of that to come out. But now I had to prove that the person that is making allegations against me is not an honest person themselves. Am I completely innocent? No. No, I'm not. I've made mistakes in this marriage. I've made mistakes in this life. And sometimes I wasn't the best of husbands. I worked a lot. I traveled in public with me divorcing Cora. I'll tell you why. I was in love with her. I'm an old country boy where I really don't believe in divorce. I didn't want divorce. And she was constantly trying to push it forward. She was constantly always using divorce as a means to control me because she knew that it affected me. It was a button. It was a trigger, and it would make me upset. So me going to social media was the only way that I wouldn't go back to her. It was the only way that I could make sure that I could burn that bridge to not go back to her. Because I divorced her. And she was asking for me back. Even after the social media stuff. And Nancy was trying to convince her to come back to me. She bought me a cake and everything else. And I just couldn't do it because it's not a healthy relationship and it's not something that I wanted my kids to be exposed to. And my kids are going to suffer for this. So everything she's doing to try to make my character, putting money in my account without telling me so that I look like I'm stealing from her, these cheating allegations, which at this point, who cares who cheated? It doesn't matter. It's not relevant to the kids. Like, all that matters truly is putting the kids first. And I've been trying to do that. Yes, I failed at first. And I have acknowledged that on several instances, but I haven't been saying anything bad about her at all. Okay? And in a month, I haven't said anything. You guys are and now Nancy and $500 a month. I fell in love with her, believed in her, and I thought that she had 40,000 followers at the time. I made her quit her job. I paid off her debts to her brother-in-law's brother. Her brother-in-law. Nancy's husband's brother, Chris. And I paid off her debts so that she could roam the streets with me and film content. The whole idea that she was making money. Cora went to China because she was broke. She had no money. And her career wasn't going anywhere. So I believed in her. She said, look back at her video. She's like, he was living in a penthouse apartment downtown. Right? And so, jeans. And I blocked her getting jobs all the time because I was like, if you go work a 40-hour work week, you're going to make minimum wage, which is not that much money. And you're not going to have enough time, energy to be a mother and also pursue your dreams. So I told her she had no money. And her career wasn't going anywhere. So I believed in her. She said, look back at her video. She's like, he was living in a penthouse apartment downtown. Right? And so I believed in this woman for years. And she tried to get jobs. She wanted to work at Postmates. She wanted to sell jeans, and I blocked her getting jobs all the time because I was like, if you go work a 40-hour work week, you're going to make minimum wage, which is not that much money, and you're not going to have enough time, energy to be a mother and also pursue your dreams. So I told her not to get a job. I paid every bill up until 4 months ago. So, and honestly, like as soon as she started making money, I'm not jealous. I'm happy because she can support the kids without me. I'm still going to support the kids, obviously financially, but like she is financially independent for the first time in her life. She's 30 years old. It says on Wikipedia she's 27. She wants you all to believe she's like this mid-20s girl, but she's not. She's 30. She's going to be 31 in June. June 23rd, she'll be 31 years old. So, I mean, it's sort of insane. And I'm incentivized, and so is she, to keep coming forward and all this stuff and like keep talking drama. It's sad. I was fully booked with patients. I treated 10 patients on Thursday. On Friday, then I'm going to have to react. I'm not threatening. It's like, if you're going to make allegations against my character that affects my professional career forever, I'm going to have to say the truth. So, yeah. I want you guys to really take home. Those of you that are here defending Cora, you're defending a woman that cheats while pregnant. That's what you're defending. Okay? Secondly, all of this negativity, everything that I'm dealing with from you guys is easier than being married to her. My family is proud of me. My children are a mistake. And in fact, at the end of this, I don't regret a single day. I don't regret a single moment with Clara because I have my children, my beautiful children that I love and adore. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Joseph, after I paid her bride price, my mother flew to Nigeria for her wedding. And I can show you dates of text messages if that's really what you want. But there's a whole lot more to this story than you guys even know. And there's a whole lot more that I can do to damage her character. No desire. So I'm making this video so that you guys report back to her herself into a big hole that she's not going to be able to climb out of. If she wants to lose the children, this is how you do it. I want to co-parent in peace. But she's making me react. She's making me have to take legal action against her. If you want the evidence, check Instablog. It's there. Was engaged to the guy in the text message string with Cora. She snooped through his phone, screenshot the conversation, sent it to herself, and then ended the engagement because of that. If you're not interested in the educational topics that I have, just unfollow me. If you don't want to learn about how to fix your back pain, if you don't want to learn about the things that I have expertise in, then unfollow me. I'm encouraging you all to unfollow me. Because as I see your malicious, racist comments, I will be blocking you. When you have the mentality that men need to be strong individuals that can just withstand abuse, and no matter what's done to them, they never speak out.
Come. Hurry up.
That's why I'm Nigerian men, and I know that most of you are on here commenting are women. If you treat men that way, don't expect them to be faithful.
You said to bring the dirty bottles, right?
I'm facing this mess. I'm facing it. Like, my message to you, Cora, is I know you're watching this. Why are you doing this? How are you putting our kids first? I'm sorry I went to the internet to announce our divorce. That was my mistake. That was my bad, honestly. But if you don't start putting the kids first, the state of California will force you to.
Your shoes, look at it.
So, yeah. If you guys want to know my life, watch the Johnny Depp trial. It's very similar.
Guys, this guy is not stable and he's not mentally okay. He's a bipolar. This man, here he goes saying that to his best of his knowledge that the wife is not a chronic cheater. And here he goes again, calling her all sorts of names that she's a cheater. This shows that all what our sister Cora is saying shows that all what she said is accurate about this man. Guys, this to be,
Comments that I made about Cora being a chronic cheater were inaccurate to my knowledge. She cheated at the beginning of the relationship. It caused a rift. I have forgiven her, and we have tried to move on. All the comments about these children not being mine are absolutely false. These are my children. I love them. And all other statements that I made in that post are accurate and correct.
I'm trying to co-parent in peace with this woman, and she is trying everything she can to destroy me because she thinks I'm going to tell people she's cheating while she was pregnant, that she had threesomes with Peruzzi and I am some case, and she had threesomes with all these different people. She would organize threesomes for these men. Like, I really don't care about any of this. Leave Cora alone. I'm leaving her alone. I'm trying to co-parent in peace if she's constantly getting on the internet and berating my character. Like, this is a woman that has cheated while pregnant and came back with an infection, a bacterial infection that was potentially going to make her in a C-section. How is that putting your kids first? And then when I ask her, is this child mine because I'm having nightmares for 3 months? She said, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And then when we're at the ultrasound and she's seeing the video of her baby, and she's like,
guys, this man is shameless and a disgrace to fatherhood. When the daughters grow up and see all what is coming out from his mouth, all what he vomits from his mouth, they are going to be so disappointed to the core. This man says a lot of things that contradicts him. He says a lot of things that is untrue. He says a lot of things. He's even confused himself because he doesn't even recall or remember what he says previously. This man really needs to be watched closely. People, the lawyers, they really need to rethink of their decision. Period.